you doing today?
How are you?
Good.
I'm good. A little unsettled. I started watching this film at night and I was just like, I can't do it. It doesn't sit right in my spirit. I can't watch it right now. So I had to go to the. But thank you for giving me a little bit of, scariness at night.
You're welcome.
We don't want to ruin your sleep. I apologize.
I didn't have any nightmares, so it's all good.
Okay, good.
But one of the things that I do want to ask you about this film, and it's something as a woman I deal with so much of trusting your senses, trusting yourself. And I think especially in women in society, when we kind of have this inkling, but our friend, you're crazy, don't do it. Like, no, I really want you to talk a little bit more about that and really empowering people to really trust and hone into their senses.
Well, that's definitely one of the things that really was important to me about telling this story. I mean, it takes place in 1980, which is a time that women had, very little control over their lives, not a lot of in society, not a lot of control in their marriage. And, there's an element of gaslighting that people will do. And her husband does to her, you know something, you feel something, but people will make you second guess it. And, this was a story I wanted to tell about a woman finding her voice and her strength with the most unusual kind of assistance and allies helping her.
Yeah, what's interesting in this film with George, and it's something we go through in society where we are very misguided by charming characters, charming men that we come across. And I really wanted to know the importance of honing in on that. I don't know if it's something that everybody will necessarily pick up, but how easily that we can be deceived.
Well, I think we're seeing a cultural shift, right? I mean, there's so much going on, and I think we're witnessing people get away with horrible things, and a lot of us long to know, can you really get away with something so evil, and for how long? And I think this movie really has a kind of spiritual realm that addresses that big question. And will the good forces in the world really overcome the evil, and how long will someone get away with something that is so reprehensible? I think we're all going through that collectively in this country.
We definitely are.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because in situations like this, characters like George, they try to use seclusion, right, in order to shut off all of these different ways of the world from their close ones. Do you feel as though I feel like it's really taking back that narrative in this? I feel like it had the reverse reaction for George's wife to truly see him and understand who he was. Is that intentional, or am I just making this up? It could just be me.
No, I think it's very true.
Yeah, I think you're on the money. I mean, I think that until she has the space, I think she's caught up in all of his life and needs in the city. Even though she has her home, she's carved out her own. She has a career. She has a lot of things that satisfy her. She's still caught up in his world in a way, and it's not until she gets pulled out of all of that she's actually able to take a good long look at her husband.
Well, thank you so much for talking with me today. I really appreciate it. And I appreciate this movie so much. I really love that it's changing these narratives that we see have been going on for so long in the country. I appreciate the both of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Great talking to you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
You too.
Thank you.